everyone, we're back here with another trade update video. This one is a little bit bigger than the one we did earlier today. This is a huge trade between the Blue Jackets and the Avalanche, as the Blue Jackets have made a big addition to their top six. We'll get to the Valeri Nichushkin trade coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at the End-to-End Hockey channel. Now if you haven't already, leave a like down below. If this is your first time here, leave a comment, subscribe. We're trying to hit 750 subscribers in the very near future, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, so definitely leave a comment. We're doing a live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Time for round 1 of the NHL Entry Draft, so I hope you guys are able to tune in for that one. And on top of that, don't forget to stay tuned for more videos coming out to the channel. Now in today's video, we have a trade here between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Colorado Avalanche, and it's actually pretty significant. So the trade is as follows. The Colorado Avalanche have traded Valeri Nichushkin, top 6 forward, who's on a longer term deal, to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for pick 43 on Saturday's draft, as well as a 3rd round pick in 2027 and a 5th round pick in 2028. So this is an interesting deal for both sides. When it comes to the Avalanche side, they need a cap space. It's just plain simple. Nichushkin's making $6 million. They had about $5-ish million in cap space before this deal, and they need to try and rework their blue line because guys like Burns and Kulak are leaving, and of course they're trying to rework that bottom 6. They've made a couple of decent trades, but they're probably going to need to sign at least 1 to 2 third line forwards. So needing some more cap space, they move Nichushkin. It's a tough decision for the Avalanche because he has been pretty decent top 6 forward, but once again it's a player that they can live without. They get 3 picks in return. They get the 2nd round pick of the St. Louis Blues, which is the Jackets I previously acquired, which is number 43 in this year's NHL Entry Draft. So maybe the Avalanche flip that pick before Saturday. Maybe they use that pick. It'll be very interesting to see how that one winds up going. And then get the Jackets 3rd round pick in next year's draft and 5th round pick in 2 years times draft. Once again, not sure how good the Jackets will be next year or the year after. Those could be higher picks for the Colorado Avalanche. And with the Avalanche still being a team who's trying to go for it, those could be picks that they flip as trade fodder for some massive improvements. So very interesting note there. Once again, it's tough for the Avalanche to lose Valeri Nichushkin, but they needed the cap space, and getting a 2nd, 3rd, and 5th round pick isn't terrible. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do with that 2nd round pick, but they do at least have some more draft picks into their draft cupboard. When it comes to the Blue Jackets side, they're currently trying to convince Zach Werenski to stay in Columbus, and there's been some talk about Werenski and Marchenko being on the block and potentially being moved at some point. So once again, I'm not sure which direction the Jackets are going, but this sort of seems like a move to try and show Werenski that they're trying to go for it and try and make the playoffs, because Werenski has not made the playoffs a whole bunch in his NHL career. So they go out and they get Valeri Nichushkin. Now Nichushkin, he's 31 years old. He is a winger. He can play on both sides, right or left. He has 4 years left on his current contract at an AAV of $6.125 million. So he's going to be signed with them for quite a bit of time. Now Nichushkin last year had a little bit of a down year, putting up 17 goals and 49 points in 72 games, but he has in the past been able to crack the 50-point plateau. So once again, not bad stuff there. The Jackets are getting a pretty solid 50 to 60 point player who can put up 25 to 30 goals at his peak. So once again, I think this is a really good pickup here for the Jackets. Once again, I'm not sure if the last few years of that contract will be overly great, but Nichushkin's a guy who can put up like at least 20 if not 25 goals this year, between 50 and 60 points, playing in that top 6 power forward style game, could help in the power play. So this is a lot of really great aspects here, and he's a Russian player, and the Jackets already have a whole bunch of Russian players like Marchenko, like Voronkov, and there's a couple of other guys out there too who I'm forgetting. So not a bad pickup here for the Blue Jackets, and I do think Nichushkin's going to be able to help them put some pucks into the net. So very interesting out there, but this is a deal that helps the Jackets get a little bit better in their top 6 and frees up the Avalanche some cap space while getting some more draft capital. So very interesting note there. But that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. I'd love to get your thoughts. Who do you think won this deal? I personally do believe that the Columbus Blue Jackets won this deal, because I do think with all the high prices we've seen, getting Nichushkin for a 2nd, 3rd, and 5th is not half bad. So I do think the Jackets win this deal, but I'd love to get your thoughts down in the comment section below. That's all I want to talk about for today. Once again, if you haven't already and you're just tuning out, remember to subscribe, like, comment, tell all your friends the best hockey content on YouTube's right here. We're trying to hit 750 subscribers in the very near future. And also, I'd love to get your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't already, definitely go check out my live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. Mountain Time for the NHL Entry Draft. So if you guys are able to tune in at 5 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow. I also do a blog, news, rumors, analysis, stuff like that, so check that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. description below. Also, if you haven't already, check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'll also leave a link to it in the description below. It's just a site I made that allows you guys to help support the channel. So if you guys like what I do here and you want to help support the channel, definitely go and make a donation. And I can't wait to see you guys all for the next video. God bless you all. I'll see you all in the next one.